Hey everyone, I'm Keegs, and the final episode of Moon Knight just came out, so now we're going to talk about it. This definitely is going to have spoilers, so be warned. Starting off, we have Layla, and she's just kind of sneaking around the pool of Marc's dead body, and then everybody leaves, and she's like, you know what, actually, I'm going to follow them. But what I don't understand is, how did Arthur not see her? She was like one of 6 people that he was around. You telling me no one ever looked at her? Plus, none of the other guards were like, who the F is this? The scene where she was talking to Tiamut through all the dead guys was pretty funny, though. It seems crazy that Arthur was able to take out all the other gods in the Pantheon. I mean, I know when he walked in there, he said, you're not warriors, don't even try, but like, an enslaved Amit was stronger than an entire cast ensemble of gods that had free will? I mean, that speaks to how powerful that Amit really was, I guess. But we got to see Marc reject that version of heaven and return to Steven. And then they had the doors open for him and kind of a really touching moment, which was nice that god was like, yep, go on back to your body. Luckily, Layla was able to smash the idol and free Khonshu. And true to his word, he did offer her to be his avatar, which she soundedly rejected. Which was kind of ironic because not even like 10 minutes later, she accepted a temporary avatar ship with Tiamut. And Tiamut was really funny because she was just happy to be there, it felt like, and I thought the actress did a great job of switching between the personalities from Layla to the gods, but I have to wonder, all the other avatars can just see their gods. They don't actually need to get like taken over by their gods. So though I did love her playing both roles, why wasn't she just able to see Tiamut like everybody else? Why did Tiamut actually have to control the body to speak? I've got to say too that the outfit looked great, and I loved the gold metal wings that she had. I just thought that was really cool, and they come with like swords too. I mean, as far as a battle suit, I feel like that's a pretty good one. Khonshu has to make another deal with Marc because I guess the deal ended when Marc died for real. But anyway, they make another deal together, and Steven's like, yo, time out. We are definitely making sure that you are going to free us from this. And once Khonshu is finally like, yeah, I guess so, then he turns everything to night, which is pretty cool. And under the power of the full moon, you have a more empowered Moon Knight. So I guess his abilities are enhanced, and he can do that, jump into the air and fly or shoot forward. I'm not exactly sure if it was entirely falling, but it was pretty cool looking. Amit is straight taking in souls right now, and I feel like she's actually killed a good number of people, and yep, really sucks to be them, because now they're going to be rotting eternity in hell, and it's not like they got revived or anything at the end, and they're just, yep, down there in the sands. Then they have their big fight scene, which I thought was really cool, and I have to say that I think Amit kind of bodied Khonshu there. But the scene where Steven and Marc are just switching personalities as they fight was incredible. That scene was probably my favorite scene in the entire series. It's cool that they can use each other's abilities too, but they still switch in between the personalities when one personality would give an advantage over the other. The fight takes both Layla and Marc to kind of take him on, but even then, they still kind of lose to Arthur since he was so strong, and I guess all those souls that Amit consumed really powered him up. Then he blacks out and wakes up with everyone dead, and Layla like, what the hell was that? So I think he probably has the same suit when he's Jake Lockley, and you can't tell that it's Jake Lockley other than the dude's a maniac. They end up trapping Amit in Arthur's body, and Steven tells Khonshu to let him go, and boom, back in the mental hospital. He figures out that he can leave at pretty much any time, so they just kind of wake up in the bed, and that's where the episode ends, which honestly felt kind of abrupt to me, and it was weird that Layla didn't have any more scenes in it. I thought for sure there'd be a little bit more closure to the end. But of course, there's the end credit scene where we finally get introduced to Jake Lockley, which speaks Spanish, I guess? Obviously, this dude is insane. He killed half the hospital staff and Arthur and Amit. So it appears that Khonshu did not actually let him go, or he let 2 of the personalities go, but he still has a contract with the 3rd personality, I guess? Steven and Marc keep blacking out now, which is obviously Jake Lockley, and unlike Steven and Marc, I don't know how they're going to get on the same page ever with Jake Lockley. I felt like at least Steven and Marc were kind of on the same page. They had different methods and different ways about going through things, but Jake is a whole nother beast entirely. I feel like his methods are obviously way different, but he's also morally kind of a bad person, I think. I thought this was a limited series, but I feel like with that ending, there is so much more to flesh out. You would need an entirely second season to do that. So I'm not really sure how they're going to handle that, or if they're just going to kind of leave it open-ended and say, we'll return to this character at some point, maybe in another form of media, or maybe in another movie or something. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Overall, I was really happy with this show, though I do think it probably could have used another episode or two, because it felt like it just breezed by and went by so quickly that some things I don't think got touched on or explored as in-depth as they should have been, and really could be. And maybe if they have a second season, or have a movie or a cameo or something, or comic book series, I don't even know, then we can get a little more information and backstory, because I just feel like there's so much more to tell here, and 6 episodes just was not enough. I mean, maybe that's a good sign that it was a good show, because I just want more. But other than that, I mean, I did really enjoy everything that happened in this show. I think Oscar Isaac did a great job with his role and all of the different personalities that he had to play with, and I'm really excited to see him in more future Marvel content. But I want to know, let me know, do you think there's going to be a season 2? What did you think of this series? I'm Keegs, and I mean, now it's just time to get excited for Doctor Strange 2: Multiverse of Madness.